You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to show you a recent thrift store haul. Actually, 3 or 4 days ago, I was on a mission to find some more things for Halloween. I like to add some new plates and bowls and other items to the series. And while I was out, I always pass through the games and toys and then just search around. Maybe you'll find something on the shelf where it doesn't normally belong. And then I started taking off a couple of the prices. Like I took the price off of this, and then I think everything else might still have the prices. And thought maybe it'd be cool to show you what I do. So when I come back then, I am going to go through each one. We'll start with this stack here and end up with that stack because I'm really curious about the mouse trap. That one was taped shut, and I really don't know or don't think it's going to have all the parts, but we will see. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, first item, as you see, this is an Easter item, but when I saw it, it was still sealed on both ends. It doesn't look like it's ever been out of the box, and it's from 1992, so it's pretty old. Pa's Crazy Critters. It's not easy finding stuff like that, so when I saw it, I grabbed it. Now, I took the price off of this. I want to say it was $1 something, so let me move on to the next one. I'll try not to stop until I get to one I really can't do on video. Now this one, $1.97. As soon as I saw Milton Bradley travel games, I knew I'd add it to my travel game collection. I've got some of these. And then I was able to open this one up. This is from 1989, $1.97. So at least I think that. There's also that written price, but I think the person used that price. And then I checked to make sure it was all there. There was supposed to be 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the box said, let's see, 4 colored pencils. Believe it or not, look, they're all in there. 1 ballpoint pen. The toy itself. Okay. Then the instructions. And then there's these paper discs. There's still quite a few of them in there. So I would say overall, this is a pretty nice find. To find it all complete with everything in there. A little bit of issue on the box, which I would probably tape. I'd fix that and tape that. And this kind of not really needed, but I'll leave it in there until I'm ready to do the video. And it looks like someone had done some designs with it. Probably the only 2 that were done. And then I don't know how it works yet. So this will be on the list of things I want to show you. Actually, what I'll do is maybe I'll just let you decide. You decide. You tell me on what you see here, what you want to see next. Okay, little issue with the box there, but overall, I would say this is a nice little find for $2. Okay, and then this, I've got about 3 or 4 of these. $1.99. Now, usually the price tags come off real easy. So I would take that off. And then, of course, it's going to need a cleaning, but it's a Matchbox. And I really like these. They remind me of like old pop-up books. I wish I had a larger collection of these. They are so cool when they pop up, and they come with other accessories. I think original in the box, I think there was more with them, but it didn't see anything broken. So I thought, for $2, maybe one day I'll show you all of them. There are a bunch. This is out of place, so that's now fixed. Because a lot of times when kids would close these, they wouldn't close right, and then there would be stress fractures on the plastic. But this one looks pretty good. You just kind of, look at that. Folds right up like a pop-up book. It's a fire engine scene. And that's really it on that. All right, so I need to make a little more room here. Let me grab another item. All right, this is a Super Speak and Spell. Now, when I was looking at this one in the Goodwill, this was at Goodwill, as you can see, $4.99. A little pricey, and it's kind of sad they put the sticker right there. That might be an issue. What I'll do is I take a hairdryer, which I have here. Look at my hairdryer from Goodwill, and I will try to heat this up. Let's see. And it softens up the glue in there. And then you should be able to peel it. I do this a lot of times with tape. Okay. But imagine that, original in the box. Now when I was looking at it, the instructions were not in there. That's the only issue. Because you want to do this so that you're not ripping any of the box, right? There. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I guess down is high. Now there is other tape on there, but it looks like someone had put it on here to hold it together. And then when I saw it, I said, wow, impossible. Can you imagine? It was on the floor, buried under a bunch of toys, just kind of partially in the box, partially out of the box. The batteries were in it. I pulled it out. There was some corrosion, but not enough to be worried about. And it was John Olson. It's got his name on there. Hey, John, I have your speak and spell. And then there was a learning path booklet in here, which kind of went over a bunch of toys. So I'm not going to spoil that right now. That needs to be in its own video. So I might take a little bit more tape off the box, but I think overall, finding this like this is not often. So you get lucky once in a while. That's why you got to keep going to those kinds of thrift stores and places like that. But I can't wait to check this one out on video. All right, let me grab the first game. Okay, so this one was taped shut. I was not able to open it at the thrift store. And it was one of the first ones I was starting to look at, $1.99, when I decided I better show it on video. So I know it's missing a couple of the pieces. But this one has got some overly rambunctious tape. What they do at the thrift stores is they make it so you can't get into it. And look, someone taped it all the way around, all the way across the whole back of the game. Will that come off? I mean, there's a pretty good chance. You'd have to heat it up. Let's see if we can lift a little bit of this. So it starts here, and you'll know right away if it's going to affect the game. The box, I mean. Especially on the edges. That's a risky spot. So it is a slow process. Now a lot of times what I'll do is if I get the tape and it starts to peel the box, I'll just cut it because I want most of the tape off of the box. And then look, it's starting to go. So I should be able to work all the way. Just keep warming this up. And then the box itself looks pretty dirty. So we could just give it a quick, if I want to get residue off, I cannot use Windex, and I'll spray the Windex. I mean, it'll look like an interesting game. Play an air guitar to a rock and roll song, balance a cup of water on your head. It's from 1988. So we will see, and then I'll show you the parts. Okay, not bad. Just a little bit where my fingers were, you can see. And then this up here, this will not come out. This is stains that's in the actual game itself. The zany game. And then as I was looking through it, okay, there's this card stock here, the game board. I noticed the main pieces. This is the problem. It looks like all of the pawn pieces are here, but there's only so many of these. There should be one that matches each color. So I have not decided what I will do with this. Yes, sometimes you make that investment, $1.99 or whatever it was, and you either wait. Sometimes I've been lucky enough to find another copy at another thrift store that's missing pieces that don't that's missing different pieces, so you're able to make one game out of the two. And then the cards. Make a face like a weirdo and hold it until all players have tossed their chips again. If you do it, move ahead 2 spaces. If not, move a back. Move a back. Let me just see if I can check out the game board. A little bit of issue on the inside there. I would probably tape that. Oh, it's hard to get out. Well, let's do this. Okay, here we go. So that is the playing area, and then this looks pretty interesting. We got Absolute Zero, Geek, Airhead, Weirdo, Weenie, Nitwit, Dork, Jerk, Dweeb, Dip, Totally Bad Dude. Now, of course, a game like this probably wouldn't be on the shelves of a regular store. So I'm looking for interesting and unique games that maybe none of us have seen before. Okay, all right, so let me move on to the next game. And then we can check it out and we'll see if all the pieces are there. Okay, this one was $3.97. That sticker should come off. This one has masking tape on it, which is a different kind of tape. And then let's just see. This is going to leave residue. So that's going to require something a little bit different than Windex. But look, it's peeling off. Oh, so slowly. But that's what you have to do if you don't want to affect the outside of the box. Okay? Now, this one I peeked in at the thrift store. I was able to pull this one piece back, enough to get in there, and then I looked at it and said, there's a very good chance this box, and nothing's been out. It's all unplayed and sealed. And I made sure that the 5 were there, so let's just see. So it had the, let's see, game board. Let's get that out. Okay, that looks nice. Never been out of the package. Pretty cool looking game board, isn't it? Here, let's just set it down. Okay, and then this tray, it's like a soft tray that probably goes underneath first. And they said there was 12 of these, and it looks like it. Let me just get this out of the way. Let's see, 12 cards. So there they are. 4 pawns, we know that, right? 1 red die, 5 black. So I think we are officially good to go with that, don't you? Interesting looking game. Now, I've played plenty of Yahtzee, but I've never played this version, so I wonder what it's all about and how you move around the game board. And that's what the curiosity is for me when I find older games like this, how to play it. I've never played it. All right, so the last one is the mousetrap. So I'll pack this up, come back with the mousetrap. All right, I took a major chance with this one. It was sealed in the store. The tape should come off. It looks like it'll peel off without any issues to the box. The sticker, now this store actually uses a little bit different sticker. They are harder to get off the box. $1.99. But looking at the box and saying to myself, wow, older version, I think it's 80 something. I'll see when I turn it over again. The fact that the box looks to be in really nice shape usually says the parts are all there, but this game has so many parts. I don't even know if the instructions are in there. See what I mean? This one's really hard to get off. Okay, almost there. It's starting. Always be careful too when you do this. Now sometimes you can take a tweezers or a little knife. There you go. There is some residue there. Okay, I don't think Windex will take that residue off. Let's see. It's been a while since I've used that for a box. Yeah, it will. So that'll help clean that really nice. Okay, then let's flip it over. Yep, that's scary. The 1986 version. I've had a lot of requests for mousetraps games. I'd love to be able to just show all the years, but it's hard to find them all. And now look what you got. This is what we have to contend with. This one will be tough to figure out. It'll take some time, right? Okay. I have no idea. So that's why I think you'd have to probably buy 2 or 3 mousetraps. You're gonna find broken pieces just to make one complete game. But what I have now is a box that's in really good condition. Okay, 1 yellow pawn. I haven't played the game in so long, I totally forgot how it's played. 1 white die. A bag. Must have been something in there. 2 sets of instructions. different language there. And let's see, does it tell? Oh, the contents. See, 1 game board, 4 mice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a good start. And then let's see, all these. I think it said there was 20 pieces of cheese. Let me double check. 30 cards. 30 cheese cards. Oh, there, right off the bat. 1 die, instructions, 28 mousetrap, building parts, and accessory. Are those the cards? 30 cheese cards? Let's see. Here, get in here. So I can get the game board out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, if you have allergies, I would say this can be a challenge. I have found cat hairs and all kinds of crazy things in games. 10, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 20. It does not look like there's going to be enough. There's 1 in the cup. There's sometimes I've gone through games, get to the end, can't find anything, and all of a sudden it's hidden there and fell on the floor. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have 28 cheese. And then let's just see. Maybe they slipped in somewhere. And the box itself looks great, so that's a bonus. If I ever find the game again and it's got a bad box but all the pieces, game board looks really nice. So it says 30 pieces, 28 mousetrap building parts. Yes, that's the question now. Is this 2, 3 pieces here or 1 piece? So that's all connected, but it's how you count them. I'd have to put this together. And it's been such a long time since I've played this game. So let me do this. Well, let me move this all out of the way, get the game board in here, and see. Oh wait, how mousetrap building plan. That's what I'm building, right? Well, it's the only way to find out if everything's here, so let's do it. All right, I am back. I had to err on the side of caution and get at least most of it in place just to keep my time down on the video. This piece here that was in the box has nothing to do with this game. One way to tell is just that it's a different color plastic than anything, and it's a different type of plastic, so maybe someone out there knows what game this is for. And then the palm piece is wood, and that definitely does not go for this game. All right. And then one other issue is that this was broken. Now I will be able to fix this. I'll put a pin in there and I'll super glue this back and it should be fine and never have a problem again, especially when I put the pin in it. And then I am missing this ball. That's the biggest problem. So the game cannot be played. On the box it shows a nice big pinkish purplish ball, but looking at this I can tell now I'm pretty much 100% complete about that. I bet you someone on eBay sells just the ball and the mouse, then the cheese pieces to complete this. We will see. But for now, I cannot show this completely on video because it is not complete and I won't be able to play it. And there you go. And thanks for watching. Hopefully I gave you a little insight there on the deals you can find out there at thrift stores, Salvation Army, Goodwill, and places like that. You never know. You just got to walk in, look around, and I mean really look around. I found a couple things, you know, buried. You got to move things around and really dig in it. And thanks for watching. What I'll do is I'll put this on the bin day playlist. So if you like the bin days, then go check out that playlist where I pull a bin from my collection and go through everything and check it out. And thanks for watching. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.